Hi everybody, I'm Becca. I'm with Imaginative Libraries. Lately I've been thinking about the things that I miss about the library, and one of those things is watching babies and toddlers and young kids enjoy bubbles that come out of the bubble machine. So today I have a little bubble story time for you. We are going to start with a fun flannel board called 5 Elephants in the Bathtub. You can see my bathtub here at the bottom, and we are going to start with one elephant, little purple elephant there in the bathtub. So it goes like this. One elephant in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Here's another elephant. Now how many do we have in the bathtub? Two elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. 3 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. 4 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. And there's number 5. 5 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. What do you think's going to happen when there are 5 elephants in the bathtub? Let's say it one more time. 5 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. They all fell in. There they go. All right, so let's start with some fun bubble songs today. We are going to start with one that I learned a long time ago, and I've kind of forgotten it, but I found it again the other day, and it's about a little turtle named Tim. So first we're going to make the sign, the ASL sign for turtle. You're gonna make a fist, and then cover your hand so that your turtle has a shell. There you go. I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water, he ate up all the soap, and now my little turtle has bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, 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 pop. Let's do that again. Make your turtle. There you go. I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water, he ate up all the soap, and now my little turtle has bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, 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 pop. All right, our next song is a little rhyme. We're gonna count some bubbles. It goes like this. 1 little, 2 little, 3 bubbles, top on your head. 4 bubbles, 5 bubbles, 6 bubbles, hop. Everybody jump up high. 7 bubbles, 8 bubbles, 9 bubbles, pop. 10 bubbles floating down. Time to stop. 1 bubble, 2 bubbles, 3 bubbles, top. 4 bubbles, 5 bubbles, 6 bubbles, hop. 7 bubbles, 8 bubbles, 9 bubbles, pop. 10 bubbles floating down. Time to stop. All right, so this next one is called Bubbles in the Air, and I think this would be a really fun song to sing while you're blowing bubbles outside, watching them go up high and down low. A lot of times when we sing, we can change the pitch of our voice to match the word. So we can sing high when we're talking about things going high and sing lower when we're talking about things going low. Singing is a great way for kids to understand the meaning of language and also hear the sounds that make up those words. So this is Bubbles in the Air. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air, there are bubbles everywhere. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. And we're gonna make them go up high. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles way up high, high up in the sky. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. Now make them go down low. There are bubbles way down low, way down low. There are bubbles way down low, way down low. There are bubbles way down low, and they're tickling your toes. There are bubbles way down low, way down low. All right, so here's another song for you to use when you're washing your hands. And it's a fun one because it's a little repeat song. So you can sing it and then have your little one sing it back to you. It goes like this. Get our hands out. Tops and bottoms, in between, scrub them all together, making lots of bubbles. Now we're clean, now we're clean. Tops and bottoms, in between, scrub them all together, scrub them all together. Now we're clean, now we're clean. All right, and our last song that we're going to sing is our little fish song that we sing at the library often. I don't have my flannel fish with me today, they're at the library, so we're just going to sing it. Let's start with one, make a fish, little red fish. One little red fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. One little red fish swimming in the water, bubble, 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 pop. How about two little green fish? Two little green fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. Two little green fish swimming in the water, bubble, 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 pop. And lastly, let's do three little blue fish. Three little blue fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. Three little blue fish swimming in the water, bubble, 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 pop. All right, I am going to read a little story now, and thinking about bubbles and the sunshine that's outside makes me excited for spring. So here's a little spring board book for you. It's called A Book About Spring, and it's a Lionni book. Hello, spring. I'm so glad to see you. You make the trees bud. Look at that tree right there. There's some green buds coming out. Look at the trees outside your house to see if they have buds. The flowers bloom. And the baby birds chirp up in their nests. I don't know about you, but I've been hearing a lot of birds chirping lately. Spring, I know you're here when I hear the buzz of the bees in the meadow. Bzzz. The frogs clicking and croaking on the pond. And the bunnies rustling in the bushes. How many bunnies do you see? I love the sweet smells you bring, fresh cut green grass, rich roses and lovely lilies, and big raindrops that soak the soil and help the gardens grow. I even like when your raindrops plop on my nose and when my feet squelch in the mud. Spring, you bring so many surprises. I hope you never end. So I've got a couple recipes to share with you so that you can make your own bubble solution at home. If you're like me, you don't have bubbles at home right now, so I was able to find some ingredients that were easy to use to make my own bubble solution. So the first one is using dish soap, water, and liquid corn syrup. And it made a pretty good bubble solution. I think that this recipe, the bubbles are a little bit more durable, so it might be a great one for outside on a windy day. The second one, if you don't have the corn syrup, you can use just sugar. And so I made some of that as well, and it actually works really great as well. So as far as bubble wands go, I was scrounging around in my craft closet hoping to find some pipe cleaners because they make great bubble wands and you can fashion them in multiple different shapes. But I did not have any pipe cleaners and I didn't have any wire. Wire is another good one. But you could use a straw, you could use craft wire. I was able to scrounge up some string and some round keychains, and I kind of put them together with a twisty tie, and it actually makes a pretty fun bubble wand. So there you have it, a couple different bubble recipes for you to try. The one with corn syrup, you're going to use 2 cups of warm water, 1/3 cup dish soap. Dawn dish soap works really well, but you can use other kinds it's just as easily. And then 1/4 cup corn syrup, and you want to stir that slowly. You don't want to create too many bubbles while you're stirring the solutions together. The sugar bubble solution is 1 1/2 cup warm water, 1/2 cup dish soap, and 2 teaspoons of sugar, and you'll slowly dissolve that in at the end. All right, I hope you get outside today and blow some bubbles and enjoy our lovely weather. We're going to say goodbye now, and I am continuing to practice my ukulele skills, so I'm going to play our Goodbye Friends song. Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. We'll see you next time.